Hello, sir. We applied for a marriage-based green card, same-sex, on May 2021. We did our interview in October 2021, so that's a while ago, a year and a half ago. Got the employment authorization, social security number, December 2021, and after that, we didn't hear from them until this week. And then it goes on to say, they showed up at our house. We let them in. They checked the house where we sleep. They asked the same questions that they did before their interview and responded the same answers. They asked for more. So they did an investigation to make sure they're really a couple. The evidence they wanted to come back. Pictures, messages, they said all this kind of stuff. Had both their names on it, leases, and health insurance. And what next? And they asked how many bedrooms we had, all these personal kind of questions. If anyone else sleeps there, you said no. Just when we have guests, what should we expect next? So essentially you're saying, you don't have to go into all the details, but essentially did a home investigation. What should you expect next? Well, the officer that did the investigation needs to close their investigation and make a recommendation. And whether it's a positive or negative, they'll make a final decision, and you'll get a notice in the mail saying what their decision is. So right now it's still a wait and see the conclusions of the officer. But if you did a perfect job, as you're kind of telling me there, I wouldn't be too worried. You may not have done well in your initial interview when he went to USCIS, so he didn't trust you and wanted to do this investigation. I've never had one of my own clients have this. We always prepare really well, and we have a lot of documents. Not to say that you didn't. Potentially it just could be a luck thing where just you lucked out and that's what happened. But you got to wait for a decision of the investigator and the adjudicator of the case after their home investigation. They may go and talk to your neighbors as well. They may go and talk to your landlord and even your employer potentially to make sure you are, what you're doing is the case. So, best of luck. That's what happens in these kind of investigations. They take forever. I've seen them take 2 or 3 years to finally get to coming and checking out your house. But it looks like you answered well, so I'm optimistic it'll work. But I haven't seen your documents. I wasn't there. I can't see that stuff for sure. But we're praying for it. Hopefully, it all goes well.
Thank you for watching this educational program. To get the latest videos, click the subscribe button and the notification bell icon. Also, help us help the immigrant community by liking this video and sharing it with your family and friends. You can also find us on other social media sites like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Twitter, where you find the latest updates on immigration news, policy changes, and tips. Be safe and God bless. See you soon.